Hey guys.
Hey, what's going on?
It's the Guildmaster with the Cleric. Got another Team Yankee Battle Report. We're a little bit tired of bolt action for a while. Not tired, but like we've been playing so much of it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do some Team Yankee. We got some Soviets or Georgians, excuse me. Georgians Air Mobile versus my Canadians. I modified them a little bit, so you might recognize this battle from another battle report that Cleric and Ironfoot had done. So this is some backwards place, don't know where. Georgia's actually kind of deserty in spots.
Well, yeah, that's just it. Is that whenever I did this list and through the play testing, we're going down into that Middle Eastern area, coming down through Turkey.
Yeah.
So,
This is a Turkestan. Never mind the Iraqi scud there. But yeah, we're gonna water tower. We'll go there. Yes, water towers. Actually, they're square in the Middle East, but hey, whatever. This is Turkey. I've never been there.
It was one of Mr. Beast's projects.
Yeah.
So
thank you, Mr. Beast, for the water. We're about to blow it up. So we're gonna go over lists. We're gonna be doing some missions. Some of you have noticed we haven't been going over the missions as of lately. The only thing we can really say is we might have gotten a preview copy of missions coming soon. But hey, whatever. If you want to go over your list there, brother.
Yeah, and I wanted to touch on it with the new ones coming out. I do like how they're more balanced than some of the book missions.
Yes.
So, so what we have here is 100 points of my Georgians, the Soviet Union. We're going to be running my typical BTR 60 company, but a little bit modified than what you guys normally see. As you see, I don't have 8 sitting here. There are 7 because I added 2 Spigot teams. And I added a good old grenade launcher team to help support them. I did keep that big PKM middle of the road 8 squad. Then also attached to them we have our 6 pack of Carnations. I'm trying out, you might recognize those East German / Iraqi T-72Bs. I'm going to try them out. I do have a box sitting there I need to put together maybe. So we'll see. Attached to this formation also added the Shilkas back in. The video that you guys didn't see is I got my back kind of handed to me in a friendly game that Kilt and I did. So of course I tried to add my Spandrels back in, swapped out the BMP2s for some little go-karts. We'll see how they handle it, and then I have to keep my my rockets in there for AA, even though you'll see in a minute why they're just points. Of course, the only units that are outside the formation are my OP and a 2-stand of the Gaskins. As you can see, I'm working on it. I did stop by the Wolf and Riven and put an order in for the 2 plastic pack of infantry for my Soviets here. But this is going to be an Afghansky air assault battalion added to them. So right here I've got my commander with them. I have the small pack, so it's a 4-stand with 3 RPGs attached to a 4-pack of Heinz. Then I also have the middle of the road version of them, which gives you 2 PKMs over the BTR 60, 1 PKM. And then with them I have 2 MI8s that we're going to try out. So that all fits in there. And then we also have a 2-stand of Heinz. So we're going to see how it goes. That's 1,000 points of Soviet Georgians ready to come down into Turkestan and wreck face.
So, hey, don't mind some of the stuff. I'm almost finished moving in. I'm sorting stuff. But this is the Canadians. It's a little bit modified differently. It's kind of a small force. So it's a Leo1 formation, like standard. So 3 groups of 4, a command of 2. Also in that formation, in this case, I have 3 sets of the spearhead units, little 114s. Also in that formation is an infantry platoon, 4-pack. I did buy the Exeter missiles, so that they have the upgunned super anti-tank missile. Also in the formation is a set of blowpipes, which are still proxying, 3 paladins with an FO. And then for American support, 3 Abram IPs. The idea is have a little bit more heavier armor. Yeah, it's still not a very big gun. I do lose a lot of my really heavy missile firepower, but I'm just trying something out. The other idea is eventually either give them West German allies, which I think would be a little bit better, or maybe just forgo the Abrams and some of these transports and just give them like a 4-pack of A-10s. This isn't my strongest formation. This is more for fun, but I like playing it for 100 points for like missions. This is the board. Big old mosque, we some crop fields. Really, the only tall terrain would be the mosque and like these 3 couple buildings for helicopters.
They're Muslim, not Amish. They know how to build straight walls.
Well, you know, there's not glass on top of them like there should be. But this is kind of a pretty open board, but there's enough line of sight with the craters and the crop fields. There'll be some cover and stuff like that. We're going to go ahead and roll up the mission. We still kind of can't say what the missions are. We just kind of play it. We can say what the mission is, but not any specifics. But all right, when we come back, we're going to have deployment and probably set up. All right, guys, so we're kind of deployed. We're doing rear guard.
Yeah.
Basically, he's withdrawing. I'm the attacker. You did roll for night, and it was dusk.
Yes, we're going into night.
Okay. So I could scout up a little bit, not very far, because my deployment zone's only 8. So I scouted up some of my tanks with the duders, and then just kind of deployed. Infantry are in the transports. Artillery's over here. I have a really small force compared to him, but I'm trying to be more maneuverable. So I'm going to try to do as much damage these first couple turns as possible. You want to go over your deployment?
Yeah. So let's get right into it. We'll start my left to right. We're going to go ahead with that big old pack of carnations hiding behind the mosque. Some anti-air to protect them, along with that is the heavy air assault company right there. So I went ahead and put both PKMs inside the building. I managed to scout out a little bit to give me that building outside of my little deployment zone. Got my Spandies hiding. The transports are in the wrong spot. I gotta pull them over to the other side, DJ.
No problem.
They go with those guys. Sorry about that.
They don't have to be next to them if they don't want to be.
Oh, okay, then they're fine.
Yeah, but it's only Flames Warrior thinking of.
Yep, too many games, and also I think bolt action just by himself. Okay, too many gaming systems.
Yep.
Coming over, I got more anti-air. I got Blue Squad of the BTR 60s hanging out in their transports. Got my Shilkas hiding out here to be a little bit more maneuverable, and Shilkas are fun, but they got that short range on them. So then I've got that light pack, the light pack from the BTR 60s with the spandrels on either side, the grenade launcher in the middle, you know, providing a little bubble, and got Commander hiding out in the way back. Hanging out in ambush, I do have the Guildmaster's 72Bs hanging out. Also, all my helicopters are going to be out there in loiter as well. I got that 2-pack of Hinds, the 2 MI8s, and the 4-pack of Hinds with their air assault infantry in there. So we'll see how it goes. It's the fighting withdrawal part of it is going to be a little weird for my Soviets, so we'll see how it goes. We got plenty of nuts to crack on this board.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see how it goes after turn 1.
All right, sweet. All right, we'll be back, guys. Tiger goes first, so Americans first. Okay, so that's the end of Canadian American Allies turn 1. I kind of drove over here, couldn't quite see the artillery just yet. With them, the 2 Leos and the 2 scout vehicles, I opened up on the infantry, killed 2 RPGs in the mosque. Yes, I fired at the mosque.
Hey, I'm using it against the Geneva checklist, so I get it.
There's hostiles in there.
Yep.
These guys moved up.
And you're Canadian, so fire it.
Yeah, Canadians are war crimes.
It's not a war crime.
We're sorry, eh? So unfortunately, I can't roll fire powers though, so I knocked out 1, bailed 1 of the spandrels. Moving over, 50 cals opened up here from my transports. I rearranged in, bailed a bunch of stuff. I think just pinned a lot of guys, didn't kill anybody. Moving up, these guys all moved up. Amongst the firing from these 2 groups of Leos and the 2 scout vehicles, I did knock out the grenade launcher. I can't roll fire powers. I've hit the spandrel twice, and rolled 1s for firepower. Same with the BTR 60 in the back. However, the Shulkas definitely felt the brunt of the one of them. So they're pinned for now. They're pinned for now. We're going on to turn 1. Good turn for you.
Yeah, that was a Georgian turn right there.
Oh, losing lost some stuff on that.
Alrighty, so that's my counter to remember when to start rolling. So my Spandrels didn't jump in, but he did stay. Tried to shoot one downrange and just missed it. I popped my ambush, but we didn't fire anything. Just sitting there right now. My helicopters did come in. He shot his AA at him and knocked one down. He did manage to destroy one of his Abrams for 3.5 points compared to
0.4.
Yeah, I'll take that, Stan. Then coming over, my guys here, I did try to shoot my Spigots. They didn't really do a whole lot. I managed to bail one here. This guy long bombed and missed.
You didn't knock one out, did you?
Oh yeah, knocked one out there. He bounced it over. Then up here, these guys shot unabated, and I did manage to knock out one of his paladins and bail the other two. So hopefully my infantry might be a little saved for a turn. And of course he is keeping safe minimum distance from my guns to where I just can't reach him. So, all right, we'll catch up after the bottom of turn 2, or bottom of, or
top of turn 2.
There it is.
There it is.
All right, guys.
All right. This comes off. All right. So that was the end of Canadian turn 2. Kind of moved over here. These guys stayed. Everyone else kind of stayed in place. These scouts moved over here, getting some better lines of fire. Just kind of opened up. Knocked out a couple bases amongst here, pinned them guys from shooting. Still couldn't get rid of the Spigots. Moving over this way, pinned this big squad. Our artillery fired, but I couldn't confirm anything, which really was irritating. These guys, the 2 Abrams, managed to knock out the last of the Spandrels, and then the scouts opened up, really didn't do much. These guys split fire. One fired smoke. Yes, I actually fired smoke. Smoked the front of those 2 T-72Bs, and then his buddy fired HE, knocking out the last of the guy in the mosque. It's kind of it for that turn. We're going on to Georgian turn 2. Now we have to...
Okay, since the Guildmaster decided to smoke me here, I pulled up the bees, fired 3 long bombs down, and did manage to destroy one of his command tanks. The hind from the back only bailed a guy there. Decided not to fire with these guys to keep him on the ground. Moved the 1 blob out and over. The empty transports tried to fire at the his 113s, but we didn't even manage to bail any of them. Just kind of moving everybody around. Since they didn't unpin, because they're awesome even with the reroll. I forgot to do that. We'll do that here in a second.
Good.
Since I forgot the reroll there, then it means no, he doesn't want to get in anyway. All right, the dice don't lie, right, people?
Right.
So I didn't fire with them to keep them gone to ground. Not worried about the artillery back there. Coming across my hinds, bailed them all out. Or no,
bailed the 2.
Yeah.
This is my aircraft token.
Yeah, so bailed 2 of them, so I'm really hoping he doesn't make his rerolls. So going over to top of turn 3.
Okay. So, all right, so that was the end of Canadian turn 3. I got real aggressive, pushed up. I did knock out the other Spigot over here and pinned the infantry again. Then with 50 cals, I knocked out the transport. Commander survived though, jumped in behind it. Over here, these guys returned fire, bailing out one of the BTR 60s. Kind of pinned the infantry again. Failed all my fire powers, which is really disheartening. So Abrams hit a 72B, punched through, but I rolled a 1 on firepower, so I just bailed it. And then the other 2 guys here fired and just tripped the paint up on the artillery. It's kind of about it. Now we're going to roll, see if it goes to nighttime, going into Georgian turn 3.
All right, here we go. I rolled a 2 to try to make it daylight, or to try to make it dark. To try to avoid some stuff, I brought some vehicles up here. I did get these guys out of the foxhole, backed them up, shot with my RPGs, bigs and littles, and bailed him, but he got back in. Used their little gun to try to shoot the bales. Tried to get them to bail, and we couldn't bail as little scouts. Brought up the blue company, so if we can provide some support. The BTR 60 transports did have a productive day. They did manage to destroy one, bail one, and got back in, but the infantry's out and pinned, so before their infantry gets decimated, we'll see what goes on. Brought my helos back and landed them to provide some support over here for the yellow company. Their transports are still hiding off the board. Brought my 72Bs up, missed all my shots except for this one here that I did destroy the little guy. There is smoke coming across here I gotta put down in a second, so we'll catch back up to you at the top of turn 4 once the Guildmaster is done with his movement and shooting.
Okay, so that was Canadian turn top of 4. Kind of backed up, bailed a guy out. He stayed in, went over here and shot and didn't do anything. Smoke, I couldn't do much, so I moved over. Knocked out, I can't roll firepowers today, guys, but knocked out 3, bailed 2. Pinned these guys with machine guns and artillery from these guys who wasn't pinned and moved up. Kind of moved up aggressively. Did a number on the BTR 60s in the back. Killed almost all the guys falling out. Killed 2 more guys in this unit. Assaulted them. Both my little transfers got bailed out in the process. Yeah, so commander's not pinned, but the infantry, both infantry squads are pinned. Those are burning.
Yep.
We're going on to turn 4.
Yep.
Oh, no, roll for night.
3 dice.
3 dice.
Come on, give me
any
a
5, right?
Yeah, any 5. There it is.
So
All right.
now it's nighttime.
There's all my high rolls for the turn.
Yeah. Now we're going on to see what stays, what goes, but we'll be back with George in turn bottom of 4.
Yep.
Whenever you're ready.
All right, guys, here we go. Coming around, I did manage a nice successful assault here after knocking out 2 of the Leo1s that were hanging out. That was from here, my spigots firing. I knocked one out and then lost the helicopter doing the other one. Over here, I was hoping for a little bit more of success. If I would have gotten just 1 or 2 more of them, I would have assaulted here too. We're trying to face all of those machine guns from there, all the machine guns from here. Not really my jam. So we are trying to hold out here for as he's pushing in. Coming over, my FO did range in here, so we've got his infantry pinned in the crater. I did drop out my assault infantry here. We're not dug in yet, but we're hoping to at least get a turn here before we have to. They're still holding strong. I managed to dump 14 shots into those 2 guys in the bomb crater and did absolutely nothing. Coming around, forgot to spin him around to take care of that guy, but it's alright. These guys did manage to take out his commander, and my lone ranger over there did take out 1 more of his Abrams
in the command tank.
Yeah, in the command tank. So we're going to see if he's going to stick around or what's going to be happening here as we go into the top of turn 5.
Oh. All right, so stuff happened. We kind of messed up. We forgot that we did roll for night, and then we did a turn without night. So
and it would have drastically changed the game.
Yeah. So we're just gonna keep fighting in daylight. What we're gonna do? We're gonna take a CD, paint a sun on one side and a moon on the other. So my turn. These guys, transports left. They moved up, pinned the crap out of them. These guys moved over, shot, missed everybody. Shot some smoke over here. He stayed and fired. Oh, I forgot to shoot him. Yeah, we'll do him in a second. Artillery ranged in, pinned them, and actually killed a base. Killed the commander, but he jumped to another base. Infantry, we crushed a couple. Then he proceeded to blow one of my truck tanks up and bailed the other 2. Tried to break off. These guys rolled up, killed the last 2 bases, so they're checking. Assaulted, kind of beat each other, went back and forth.
That was a good one there.
Yeah.
That was the way assault's supposed to look.
Right. And I know I'm assaulting with Leo1s, but I have no choice. But he's pretty weak over here. I'm hoping to try to do a knockout. The damn T-72Bs I don't have an answer for with this list. I might just go back to having the A10s in here.
Yeah.
Or putting the A10s in for once. Next, this will be going on the bottom of turn 5.
Yep.
He has some checks, and so see what leaves or stays. We'll shoot my little transport.
Yep.
And then maybe it'll make a difference. Who knows?
Watch it.
Watch it like shred them. That's irritating.
So, coming up on the bottom of my turn 5, I did manage to bail him out with the back shot from behind.
He gets in.
These two missed.
He stays somehow.
So these two here missed their 2 shots down there. Not very productive here. The PKMs, they lit up, but didn't do anything. They pinned. He just unbailed.
Then he runs away finally.
Running, trying to range in, I couldn't hit it with a 5. So that's nothing there. My artillery, I'm still sticking with that big 10, the big 6-pack. I love being able to re-roll that. Over here is the story of the game. My infantry, we unpinned, we moved up. I fired my stuff into him, and then managed to charge him. And then he only had the one guy, missed all but one of his shots as I charged in. I failed my attack to kill. Then he countered, but he failed to kill me. And then I countered and killed the last one. So my Hinds managed to mess up the rest of the artillery back there, but I did lose a guy coming in, and that's expected. Luckily, I remembered to drop off my infantry way over there beforehand, but they got pretty messed up too. So we're going to be going into the top of turn 6, and we'll be catching up with you in a bit. I don't need to do anything here besides unpin because you don't have anything to push.
No, nothing's left to
Over
push.
here, these guys here are just gonna.
Well, my artillery now can range in unabated.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I might as well just call it. The Canadians just can't push hard enough, man. So yeah, I'm calling it, guys. After this side collapsed, I was able to kill a dude in assault, but then the guys were just with an 8 right here, and wouldn't you know, they both hit and blew up and knocked out one of them.
yeah, I honestly thought that you were gonna take this side because those tanks were just making that.
Well, like the problem is, like, everything your guys have can hurt them tanks.
Yeah.
And I can't do anything. And I needed the Abrams over here because I figured I was going to swing with the Abrams.
Yeah.
And I was going to force you to ambush the 72s over here.
Yep, you knew they were coming either there or in this corner.
I figured they're coming with the Abrams.
Yeah.
I figured out they would do that.
I'll tell you, I really do like those Bs. I'm gonna have to pick
They're
up
way
a set
better.
of my own.
They're better than they're
Straight 72s.
I think their points is really good. I
Yeah.
think they're better than, like, they're not as good as 80 shocks, but they're cheaper.
Yeah, 3 shots. That was for about the same points for shock. You get 4 shots with those at 118 compared to the front
And
20.
then they have the BDDs with their 16 now,
Yeah.
so like their gun's still 22.
Yeah.
They have I think they have a regular stabilizer,
Yeah,
but
and-
still.
No, they do have the advanced.
Is it advanced?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'll look it up, but
Okay.
they held this side.
Well, and because the problem is I have the IPs.
Yeah.
And the IPs are outclassed by them all day long. And the worst part is the three Abram IPs are 24 points.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
It's but anyway, over here, these guys were too good with their shooting.
Yeah.
And I blew up both bases in the building, so I couldn't assault now. These guys moved up, whiffed on everything, and again with the 18 with them guys, 19 gun. Even if you roll 1, I just bail you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then, like, coming in, you would have taken the building here. If you would have wiped this squad, I still had layered defense, dug in foxholes with my Afghanskis.
The only thing I was hoping was to eliminate that squad a lot, and then try to force, because we're on the top of 6.
Yeah.
So literally, I have 2 turns to finish breaking you. If I hadn't lost my tanks,
Yeah.
I might have, but yeah, we're gonna call it.
It's always close, always bloody.
It really
and brutal
is, it really
whenever
is.
him and I play. I love it.
Yeah, I'm just getting really annoyed with the Canadians.
I know you love them.
It's one of those things, man. I think I might get to go back to being airborne or actually finished my West Germans.
Just like that.
Because before the Canadians got their book, like I was using them as an ally, the Leo1s, and it worked out a lot better bringing that brutal gun.
Yeah.
But they're a supplement force, so you can expect you're going to lose a lot.
And the kind of the crappy part is like they have skill 3, but they're still courage and morale 4.
Yeah.
And now with a lot of heavier armor with dynamic points, you have to try to wait and like wait your opponent out. But let's be honest, against experienced players like this guy,
What?
you're not going to take the bait. And I need to push on thing. I think the big thing we did though, we messed up night.
Yeah.
That might have changed this corner over here, but then we were kind of like, you know what, let's just keep going.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
Like you said, we're going to come up with a definite marker that we do not forget. I had a turn counter there too.
We've done it multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, other than that, guys, it was a good game. It was just me being a little bit salty with the force. Then I probably filled at least 10 firepower 2s today.
Yeah, whenever they were crucial.
Well, you know why? It's my first time using these Canadian dice.
That's what these Russian
Son of
dice
a
did.
bitch.
Now they're getting better.
Oh, they're I rolled a 4. Son of a bitch.
On camera, it's
everyone's just
no,
like,
he's just mean.
Everyone's like, don't blame the dice. So it's like, I will blame the dice. I do not care.
Yep.
Statistically, like, I shouldn't be rolling that low.
No.
Like, the one was like snake eyes. I was like, son of a bitch.
Yep.
But yeah, guys, it's another one. By the time you see this, we'll be getting closer to Heavy Metal Con.
Yes, please come. Please have fun.
We're going to have some stuff. This fella here, you might know, Slick.
Hello.
Slick might be there. I'm going to do a better video about it. We'll be playing a couple games because I have all that magic to sort through.
Yeah, we get out of the way.
From there, them totes, that's all magic, guys.
Just that like that.
Yeah,
Historicon.
they don't buy magic at Historicon. Like, listen,
Historical.
I have a historically bad choice.
No, we are now historical for as old as some of those cards are.
Listen, like, sorry, you know what? Fuck you, Hasbro. You killed my game. You killed Magic. I don't care. We're not monetized. I can say that. Fuck you, Hasbro. That's gonna be the hashtag. Fuck Hasbro. Everyone's gonna be like, what is going on? Anyway, we probably won't have a video for a while, or we might be another location filming because I gotta sort that. I got a bunch of guns to clean, and then getting ready for Heavy Metal Con. And you see, we got all the terrain out. We have to start sorting through, getting stuff ready.
And as soon as my boomer ass figures out how to record and edit and post onto the YouTube page, I'll be posting some videos too.
You just have access. Just we have to try to sit down one day, but our schedules suck.
Yeah.
But all right, guys, that's this game in the bag. If you like what we do, like, share, subscribe, all that stupid stuff.
Another Georgian town taking over.
You know what? My guy's pooped in the well. How about that?
Well, you hit the mosque enough times, like.
It was a valid military target. I have no idea what you're talking about.
And it's not a war crime the first time.
You know what? I'll make myself feel better. Oh no, Minaret. Oh. All right, guys. Besides this, whatever. Next time.
May the dice be forever in your favor.
Remember, guys, always seize the objective.